While the noise surrounding his ongoing baby mama drama continued to swirl across the internet, Chris Brown himself appeared completely unbothered, choosing celebration over stress as he stepped into another year of life. Tuesday night saw the singer mark his 37th birthday in true Vegas fashion, hosting an ultra-exclusive, tightly guarded bash that leaned heavily into luxury, privacy, and indulgence. Surrounded by a carefully selected circle of friends and family, the night unfolded with an atmosphere that felt far removed from the chaos often attached to his name online. Instead of tension, there was laughter. Instead of controversy, there was music, food, and a sense of control over his own narrative, at least for a few hours. And as the evening stretched on, it became clear that whatever might have been happening outside those walls, inside, Chris was fully locked into celebration mode. According to sources familiar with the event, the venue for the night, the Guest House Las Vegas, underwent a complete transformation once the clock approached 10 p.m. The location, typically accessible to the public, was shut down entirely, ensuring that only invited guests would be able to enter the space. This deliberate move created a level of exclusivity that set the tone for the rest of the evening. Guests began arriving shortly after, stepping into an environment that felt curated specifically for comfort, luxury, and privacy. There were no random onlookers, no unexpected interruptions, just a controlled setting where Chris and his inner circle could enjoy the moment without distraction. The energy was described as elevated but relaxed, the kind of vibe where people could let loose without feeling watched. As the night unfolded, one of the central highlights was the seated dinner, an experience that emphasized both elegance and indulgence. Plates of rich pasta dishes and perfectly cooked steaks made their way around the room, giving guests a chance to settle in and enjoy a proper meal before the party fully kicked into high gear. The dining experience wasn't rushed. It was paced in a way that allowed conversations to flow naturally, laughter to build, and the overall mood to deepen. It reflected a balance between celebration and comfort, offering something more intimate before transitioning into a more high-energy atmosphere. For Chris, it was another reminder that even in a city known for excess, there's still room for moments that feel grounded and intentional. Music, of course, played a major role throughout the evening. DJs were on deck, spinning tracks that kept the energy alive from start to finish. The sound filled the space, creating a rhythm that guests could move to as the night progressed. It wasn't just background noise, it was an essential part of the experience, helping to shape the mood and keep the momentum going. The transitions between songs were seamless, building an environment where people could dance, vibe, and stay fully engaged. It added a layer of excitement that complemented the more relaxed portions of the night, ensuring that there was never a dull moment. At the center of it all was Chris himself, moving through the space with the kind of presence that comes from being both the host and the reason for the celebration. Despite everything happening outside of that room, he appeared focused, engaged, and very much in control of his surroundings. There was a sense that he was choosing to live in that moment, to embrace the people around him and the milestone he was celebrating, rather than letting outside noise dictate his mood. It's a balance that isn't always easy to maintain, especially when personal matters are being discussed so publicly. But for that night, at least, he seemed to have found a way to separate the two. One of the standout moments of the evening came with the presentation of his birthday cake, a centerpiece that perfectly matched the over-the-top Vegas theme of the celebration. The cake itself was a towering 3-tier chocolate creation designed to make a statement the moment it entered the room. It was adorned with gold accents that shimmered under the lighting, adding a sense of extravagance that aligned with the overall aesthetic of the party. Sitting on top was a glittering gold basketball topper, a detail that gave the cake a personalized touch while still maintaining its bold visual appeal. And written across it was a message congratulating Chris on making history, a phrase that added another layer of meaning to the moment, even if it left room for interpretation.